Hey guys, my name is Ellery and I have been stuck in the house all day, cleaning, unpacking, getting the house in order. I was on a work trip last week and today's Sunday, so I needed to get out of the house and I thought it would be fun to do a little quick shopping trip at Central Market. I also have these little coupons for a free item from Force of Nature meat, which is very sweet and generous of them. So I'm gonna see if I can use both of these in one trip. I just got them at like a work thing. And then I also was talking to my sister on the way over and she reminded me that Central Market is doing their passport day week. I don't know how long it is. I think it's a week, but this year they pick a different country every year. And this year it's Germany. So there will be all of this German themed food and ingredients that you can't typically get. So I'm excited to explore it. So let's head in together because it is toasty and I have the air conditioning off. So let's go. So Central Market's passport series is definitely a very cool thing. You can see all of the German art that they have put up. They actually had like way more of this art and like build out than I think they normally do. From my childhood, I remember just a couple signs and then some like small signs on the produce, but they like built stuff out for this, which was pretty cool to see. And it's kind of fun. I feel like you learn a lot as you explore all of it when they're doing this kind of thing. So they had all the German scenery and yeah, like art and stuff, which was pretty cool. I wanted to get the Force of Nature stuff because I had the coupons, but I couldn't really decide which one, and I ended up trying the elk. And then this was a really good price. It was some like beef shank. The actual osso buco at Central Market is much more expensive, and I kind of like both of them, so it's just a little thinner. And I'm excited to try the elk. I actually still haven't made it yet. And then another cost-saving thing, I'm trying to find a cheaper coffee, and Central Market has this incredible bulk food section where it's just so many options. That wasn't even all of them. So I knew that I wanted something organic, and I wanted to get a couple different price tiers, like something that was very budget friendly and then something that was a little bit, in the middle, and something a little more expensive. So I got a couple options, and then this was just like a little display that they had that I thought was really cute. And then the reason I actually came to the grocery store is to get eggs to make some salt cured egg yolks. So I got 2 dozen of those, and I'll use 1 dozen for the salt cured egg yolks and then 1 just for regular eating. And I used to think it was silly to check the eggs. I don't know why. I thought it was like too cool for school, but now I always check them because I had a couple cracked ones once. And then I am a butter fiend, so I saw this like German butter and just wanted to try it to see if it was different. I did not feel the need to try the salted fish, though I'm sure it's delicious. It's not really my cup of tea, so I went with this one, and we have tried it, and it is so good, like delicious. I ended up getting some bread from the bakery here, and yeah, maybe it's just mental, but the German bread with the German butter was very good. I actually went back and got a second loaf of this pumpernickel bread on another trip because we ended up loving it so much. And on this trip I got the pre-sliced one, but I kind of wanted the not sliced one so that I could make some bigger slices. So I got some of that. And then this was the apricot juice, which I thought was so cool. I really love the packaging on it, and I was trying to figure out if it was alcoholic or not, but it is not. We have had this and it was really, really good. And it was on super sale. And then this I just thought was crazy. The bottle was so pretty. It felt like very luxury, but it's $28 and it's coffee concentrate. So I didn't do the math on what it would be per cup, but it seems expensive. And that was my little trip. Come here.
It's all flipped. Okay. Okay, I just got back from Central Market and I was gonna show you everything that I ended up getting. My little drink treat is this Texas pear kombucha, which is very good. It's from Holy Kombucha and they call it a probiotic tea, but it's good. Not too much sugar, which is nice. This rye bread looked delicious and was a really good price. It was $5 for the whole loaf. I've been making like a soft-boiled egg, and I put yogurt. I put yogurt on a plate and then a soft-boiled egg, some chili oil, and then you just use toast to like eat it. It's delicious. It's one of the dishes that I get at my favorite restaurant, one of them in Austin. And then I got diamond crystal salt. They changed their packaging, so I like wasn't sure if this was the right thing. But I think it is. This is what I have in my kitchen. So diamond crystal. Yeah, I think they just went a little bit more modern. I kind of like the old school packaging. It's kind of fun, but I guess I understand wanting to appeal to a new audience. Yeah, I always get diamond crystal as my like large quantity salt thing. It's not super salty, and you know, different salts have different like density and salinity, so it's always important like to adjust the recipe if you're using a salt that you're not as familiar with. So I always just stick to that brand. And then I'm excited about this. I got 3 different types of coffee in a very small quantity, so they're each like $3 or $4 worth of coffee. I really love the coffee that we have now, but it's just kind of pricey, so I want to find one that's a little bit less expensive. So those were all like $11 to $12 a pound, I think. Oh, the most expensive one is $15 a pound. Yeah. And then some eggs that I'm gonna make salt cured egg yolks with, which is what the diamond crystal salt is for. A really easy recipe. It's literally just salt and egg yolks. You can also do like a salt sugar mix, which I might do. But yeah, it's really good. They get like hard and then you can just grate them over different dishes and it has kind of like a sweet, cheesy flavor. And then I did get the Force of Nature stuff. I ended up getting the ground elk because I had never had it before, but I've heard that elk is very healthy for you. So I'm excited to try that. Those were free, which was nice because it's kind of expensive. And then this is just 2 things of the beef hind shank, center cut with the bones. So this was only $7.50 per pound, and then the osso buco is like $24 a pound or something. It's way more expensive. So this is kind of like a less expensive version to get that same type of meat, which I like. And then just some milk because we're always running out of that. Some German mustard, and then French purple garlic, which I'm excited to try. This is one of those like classic Central Market type things where you're not going to find that at most grocery stores, and you definitely don't need it, but it's kind of fun. And then I also got some German butter. It said that this had 82% butter fat, which I'm not sure what Kerrygold has. So I'm going to look that up and just kind of compare them because that's kind of fun. You know, the downside of the passport days at Central Market is if you find something you really love, you might not be able to find it again, but that's good. And then this is kind of a fun little treat. I don't really drink. And at first I thought this was wine, but it wasn't in the wine section. So I'm like 90% sure it's just juice. They didn't take my ID or anything, but it's Apricot. And my husband is from Armenia and he accomplished like a big work milestone today. So I want to celebrate it with him. So we're going to have a little apricot juice instead of wine, which I think will be absolutely delicious. I think that'll be really good. And that's everything that I got at Central Market. I definitely am glad that I got out of the house. The grocery store was kind of crazy. Like it was, late Sunday, so a lot of people were there. But I put my headphones in, just listened to some nice music and walked around and explored a little bit. So that was really nice. I'm going to get all of these put away and then I'm going to just take a shower. I think do like a little face mask. My skin feels like really irritated from all of the travel. And then I'm gonna get dinner prepped. We're just having a like chicken Alfredo bake that I made ahead of time and was in the freezer. So that has been defrosting in the fridge and it'll be really easy to pull together. So thank y'all for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed this little grocery store errands day, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.